All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Makak Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a quick video on something that happened in Reading today, where they found a suspicious item and then they exploded the item. And I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'll quickly go into it and then show something and read a scripture. It says a controlled explosion has been carried out in Reading after a suspicious item was found. A cordon was set up after an object was found in Lulworth Road in Whitley. Thames police said a bomb disposal unit was called and people were made to leave their homes after an object was found on Tuesday afternoon, the 27th of April. Kurt Caesar was among the local residents moved to safety during the incident, and that's what I want to talk about. It says the police said it was a square box about 12 by 4 inches wrapped in tape with some wires hanging out of it. He said they have taken it pretty seriously and they've done a great job to evacuate everybody. Now, when a made like this event, this thing here, nobody was harmed or nothing like that, but all it takes is for a couple of things like this that scare people in an extreme way, for everybody to just give up all their responsibility, all their security, all their rights to Esau, man. All right? And people will do that. They will definitely do that in order to feel safe. Isaiah 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And there's going to come a time, I believe, that it's going to get really bad out here, and they're going to try and get people into certain of these places across the world, and they're going to be trying to get people to take a certain thing in their hand or in their forehead. That's what they're going to be trying to do. And they're going to be making people feel like, okay, if you want safety, if you want to feel safe, come to this location and we'll help you. That's what they're going to be doing. Okay, you want to feel safe, do you? Well, come to this location and then we'll help you. Verse 2, he is also wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So the people that are doing unrighteous works in this world, they ain't going to have no problem looking to a person that's unrighteous for help in an extreme life or death scenario where, like, you have to be careful, man. Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fall and they shall fail together. So when Esau is going to be giving people these things in their hands and in their foreheads, right, he's going to fall down, and the people that accepted it, they're also going to fall down. And that's why when it really gets bad, you wouldn't want to be anywhere around these unbelieving people, because that is not the kind of not the situation that you want to be in, man. You're going to want to be away from these types of people. Now, if you end up in a situation where you are around these people, well, it's not going to affect you, because if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because your faith will shine through even harder in the midst of unbelievers. It will shine harder in the midst of people that don't believe and don't have no faith. And let me get a scripture on that quickly, because there's a lot of things going on that you have to just like look at them and think about scriptures. Don't look at the story as just a story is what's happened on the news. You have to try and think, well, how does this affect the prophecies of the Bible? How could this, what could this be doing, or how does this speak towards the prophecies of the scriptures? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 and verse 17. For men will not believe that thou art full of power. Thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest. And your boldness will be made manifest if you're in the midst of a bunch of unbelievers and you say, I ain't taking nothing in my hand or in my forehead, but everybody else is happy to do that. Your boldness will be manifest when they get destroyed, according to Revelation the 14th chapter and the 9th and 10th verse, and you're getting saved according to not doing that stuff. Then your faith and your boldness will be made manifest in that time. Yeah, I'll read this scripture. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's what's going to happen in that time, man. In that time, the elect are going to show faith towards Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, but those that are not of the elect are going to run to Esau for help. And this was just a small example of a situation that could cause that kind of thing to occur. All right, I'll end the lesson there. Shalom to the elect in the nation of Israel. Shalom.